Do you know the truth that no one wants to admit? Many of us were not raised, we were trained. Trained to obey, to be quiet, to please. And now, as adults, we carry the scars of a childhood where love was conditional, where emotions were wrong, where being ourselves was dangerous. The most unsettling part? Many parents repeat the exact same patterns, convinced they're doing their best. They think yelling is discipline, comparison is motivation, and denying emotions is strength. But they're not raising confident children. They're programming future adults full of anxiety, dependent on others' approval, terrified of making mistakes. Today I'm giving you 37 questions. I'm not here to judge you, but to make you reflect. These questions will show you whether you're building the foundation of a secure person or simply recycling the trauma you lived. Some of these questions will hurt. Some will make you angry. Others will make you say, but my parents did that and I turned out fine. And maybe that's exactly the answer that should worry you the most. Because if you're defending behaviors that hurt you, you're just continuing the cycle. Let's begin. 1. Do you apologize when you're wrong? No apologies means no accountability. If you never admit your mistakes, you're teaching your child that respect is optional, and that authority never has to answer for its actions. 2. Do you compare your child to other kids? Comparison doesn't motivate. It destroys. When you say, look how well Mrs. Rosie's son behaves, you're not inspiring your child. You're humiliating them and teaching them they are never enough. 3. Do you really listen? Or are you just waiting to lecture? If your child's voice never counts, they will grow into an adult who doubts themselves constantly. Real listening builds trust. Lectures build walls. 4. Is your love conditional on performance? Love that must be earned creates adults dependent on external approval, not people secure in their own worth. I love you if you get good grades is not love, it's manipulation. 5. Do you encourage their dreams or ridicule them? Mocked ambitions leave deeper scars than any failure. When you laugh at their dreams, you kill their ability to dare. 6. Do you respect their boundaries? No closed doors, no privacy. That's not protective parenting. It's surveillance disguised as care. Kids deserve personal space. 7. Do you manage your emotions or dump them on your child? Parents who use their children as emotional outlets don't raise calm kids. They create improvised therapists who learn to care for others while forgetting themselves. 8. Do you ever say, I'm proud of you without conditions? Adding but after a compliment turns love into rejection wrapped in a smile. Good job, but you could have done better erases everything that came before. 9. Do you celebrate their wins or act unimpressed? Minimizing success teaches that joy must be earned through suffering. Every ignored achievement chips away at their self-esteem. 10. Are you present or full of excuses? Empty chairs echo forever. Absence speaks louder than any words. I was busy becomes you weren't important enough. 11. Do you teach emotional control, or are you always exploding? Unstable homes create adults skilled at hiding, never at thriving. Constant yelling teaches that anger is the only valid response. 12. Do you let them choose or control every decision? Micromanagement paralyzes judgment, creating adults terrified of choosing. They need to learn to decide, even if they fail. 13. Do you support their individuality or force them into your mold? Parents who chase their own dreams through their children suffocate authenticity and replace it with silent compliance. 14. Do you protect them or leave them alone in chaos? Abandonment disguised as independence forces kids to fight monsters alone. Figure it out is not resilience, it's neglect. 15. Do you make them feel indebted for your sacrifices? Parenting is not alone. Love shouldn't require receipts or repayment. I did everything for you is an emotional chain. 16. Do you allow mistakes or demand perfection? Fear of failure creates adults paralyzed by progress. Mistakes are teachers, not enemies. 17. Do you encourage friendships or isolate them? Isolation doesn't protect, it imprisons. Social hunger follows them into adulthood, painful and crippling. 18. Do you show respect or only demand it? Respect enforced through fear isn't respect. It's dictatorship disguised as parenting. Respect is earned by example. 19. Do you build their self-esteem or destroy it? Your inner critic today might just be your parents' voice recycled. Every insult settles deep in the soul. 20. Do you allow rest or shame them for relaxing? Rest denied in childhood becomes guilt every time they try to rest as adults. You don't have time to relax becomes a toxic mantra. 21. Do you show affection or deny it coldly? Children starved of love chase intimacy desperately, often in the wrong places. A denied hug today becomes a decades-long emptiness. 22. Do you believe what they tell you or dismiss their truth? Unheard voices grow into adults who automatically doubt every thought they have. That's not true, kills their reality. 23. Do you talk to them or only preach? Endless lecturing creates rebellion. Real conversations create trust and connection. There's a huge difference. 24. Is your home a refuge or a battlefield? Chaotic homes raise children who mistake peaceful silence for danger. Chaos becomes normal, and peace becomes frightening. 25. Do you teach financial basics or let them sink? No guidance means adulthood becomes a crash course in poverty. Money is a fundamental life skill. 26. Do you validate their feelings or mock them? Mockery teaches that emotions equal weakness, bottling up pain forever. Don't cry becomes don't feel. 27. Do you respect privacy or snoop everywhere? Spying breeds paranoia. Kids deserve closed doors, not constant surveillance. Trust grows with space. 28. Are you a model of healthy or destructive habits? Children imitate actions. Parents who drink, scream, or destroy create generational repetition without realizing it. 29. Do you ask about their day or unload yours? You weren't nurtured, you were their unpaid therapist. Parents must give support, not seek it from their children. 30. Do you teach boundaries or ignore them? Without boundaries, adulthood feels like constant invasion. No is a powerful word they must learn to use. 31. Do you discipline fairly or rule through fear? Fear creates obedience, not growth, leaving trauma instead of responsibility. Healthy discipline explains, it doesn't terrify. 32. Do you allow anger or punish every expression of it? Repressed anger creates anxious adults terrified of confrontation. Emotions are valid, even the uncomfortable ones. 33. Do you manage financial stress or dump it on your child? Blaming kids for poverty leaves lifelong shame they never deserved. 34. Are you emotionally present or just physically there? A body in the room isn't real parenting. Emotional presence is what truly matters. 35. Do you inspire confidence or constant doubt? Parental doubt implants hesitation into every adult decision. Are you sure? Repeated 1,000 times becomes, I'm not capable. 36. Do you resolve conflicts or avoid them? Avoidance normalizes dysfunction, teaching that evasion equals survival. Problems must be faced. 37. Are you consistent or constantly changing the rules? Moving goalposts create burnout. Nothing ever feels good enough because the rules shift with your mood. So tell me, how many of these questions hurt? How many times did you think, yeah, I do that too? Tell me in the comments which question hit you the hardest. The discomfort you're feeling is awareness knocking at the door. Listen carefully. Admitting your mistakes doesn't make you a bad parent. It makes you brave enough to break the cycle. The truly bad parents are the ones who never ask themselves these questions, who justify everything with, "I was raised that way and I turned out fine." No, you didn't turn out fine, you just survived. And now you have two choices. You can defend the toxic methods you endured and pass them on like a cursed inheritance, or you can do the hardest thing, admit you can do better. Your kids don't need perfect parents. They need parents who apologize when they're wrong, who truly listen, who love them without conditions. They need someone who breaks the chains instead of tightening them. So let me tell you something. If this video made you angry, you probably needed it. And if it made you reflect, you're already on the right path. Subscribe to the channel for more videos.